Hello! Wait, no, that's map screen. Hello! And welcome back, where last episode was a travesty. That's not a great way to begin an episode. Last episode, I was gathering ingredients for an offering for the Eisenritter, and then I realized I had like over 80 of 2 of the ingredients I needed, so I didn't need to search for them. On the bright side, I know what drops them. On the downside, I have so many of them. That may be the case for everyone who plays this game. But now I'm searching for the boss monster, which is the last thing I have to do. And I know where he is. Probably. I think he's in Highway 2? Highway 2. So let's make our way there. Yes, he's right there. Like, you don't see him, but I know he's there. He has to be. Let's go this way then. Should take me up. Yep, there he is. Excuse me. Ah. Oh, he's a robot. Is that? It must be the monster Tovel sent us out here to take care of. I've never seen anything like it. It's not a monster. Is it even alive? Kind of looks more like some sort of machine. Anyway, you look at it, there's clearly something strange about that thing. I suppose that's why we've been sent to exterminate it. At this point, we can't just go back without finishing the job. Yeah. I say let's see what this monster is made of. On your guard, everyone. After I save. Let's go!
This might actually be a challenge. Good. Go!
Oh, please calm down, Eustace. 46. Yes! Not yes. I'm actually pretty underleveled. Excellent. Let's do this. Oh, heard S-Craft. I always expect the game to just crash.
Go!
That's usually my expectation. I mean, it takes that long to load. Some of the effects are also loading weird. I'm noticing. Like,
that's that. Let's
victory! Like shadows and junk. This is being really weird. Cross Crusade. Is it dead? It seems more appropriate to say we destroyed it. Yeah, I didn't get the feeling we were fighting a living creature. Mechanical monster. What's something like this doing out on a highway near Legram? Might our intelligence division cadets be able to shed some light on this? You are the one with a mysterious mechanical companion, after all. That's a good point, actually. I don't think this thing's any relation to Vlammy's. For one thing, it looks like it's made of metal. That's true. Ergatlum in the combat shells we used in our practical exams seem to be made of some other substance. And while they may be inorganic, combat shells do have a certain kind of warmth to them. I don't see how that matters. They all seem suspicious. But Milliam's probably right. This thing doesn't seem enough like Ergatlum to link the two. Let's head back to Legram. I have a feeling Tovel will want to hear about this as soon as possible. True. He may even know something about it himself. Back to Legram it is, then. Indy, and it vanished. Oh no! It's a ghost robot! What do we do? Ooh.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
Way to go, Emma. Ooh. Okay, make it. I'll be getting that. Thank you, Shining, and the treasure chest. Ah! That was almost catastrophic. Alright, back to the Legram I go. Ooh. Huh? Something seems amiss here. The town isn't usually this noisy. Huh? Well, it looks like the liner's back at the harbor. But who are those weird people around it? Provincial Army? They look like soldiers from one of the provincial armies. It certainly seems that way. white and purple. I seem to remember seeing those colors back in Heimdall. I believe that combination of colors represents the Lamarre Provincial Army. These names! But Lamarre is on the other side of the Empire. What business could their provincial army have in Legram? Hey! Looks like you're back. That was an odd voice to give Tovel. Hi, Tovel! Tovel, do you have any idea what's going on here? We're in the streets, they requisitioned the linear from the wharf on the far shore. So why you were seeing Lamarre's provincial army and not Sutherland's is still kind of a mystery. Apparently, though, some big shot noble is visiting the Viscount as we speak. Another noble visiting father? Who could possibly? That's a bit concerning. Well, if you're curious, why don't you go take a look for yourselves? Since you returned from the highway, that means you took care of that monster, right? Well, that is true. Actually, there's something we wanted to ask you about regarding that. The group gave a brief description of the monster, the robot, they fought to Tovel. A mechanical monster, you say? Tovel? Question mark. You have some idea as to what it might be? Well, I'm not sure. But I think I'll go have a look at what's left of it, just in case. Nothing, because it vanished. Anyway, good work out there, guys. Here's your reward. Ooh, you material. What happened to your hand? Oh my god! Is anybody seeing that? Oh. I'll leave checking out what's going on at the Viscount's mansion to you. Bye. Huh? He definitely seems like he knows something we don't. Humph. Well, for now, there's no harm in leaving the matter to him. Right. We should see what's going on at Laura's house. Agreed. Yay! Actually completed requests. Early this time. We don't mind if I just run on through.
Strutting around another lord's territory. How pompous can you get?
It sounds like there's a real VIP here.
Well, let's return to the manor for now.
I wonder who it is. Oh? Hey, isn't that... There's no need to be so hasty. At least, give my proposal some thought. Your attendance would add an extra degree of prestige to our gathering. I'm merely the lord of a minor rural region. Surely you overstate the importance of my presence. A man's worth is decided not by himself, but by those he rubs elbows with. You seem shady. And while I'm sure you understand, I'd appreciate it if you didn't do anything to cause any unnecessary conflicts. You're double shady. I'm not sure giving combat training to the Imperial Army is something you ought to be doing either. After all, neither of us want any trouble now, do we? Aye. And with that, I bid you a fond farewell. You bastard. Oh, and my compliments on the excellent tea. I am honored, Your Grace. See ya. Excuse us. Oh. I am angered. My, if it isn't young Laura. And Eustace Alberea too. It's a pleasure to see you again, Your Grace. I appreciate all you continue to do for my father. I must know him. Yeah, but look how tense they are. I wasn't expecting him to show up here, of all people. That's Duke Cayenne. Duke Cayenne. I think I got that right. Head of the foremost of the four great houses and ruler of the port city of Ordis. His authority extends over the entire province of Lamarre to the west. I'd love to stay and talk for a while, but I'm afraid other urgent matters call me away. I'll endeavor to arrange another opportunity for us to meet in the near future. But for now, I bid you farewell. Well, don't push yourself too far. Oh, what have we here? So you're Thor's Military Academy's Class 7, huh? How do you... Oh, just happened to do a little leisure time reading on your class. Not a bad looking bunch. Good, good. Enough with the chit-chat. His Grace awaits. Excuse us. See ya, kids. Who were those men? They don't look like soldiers from a provincial army, that's for sure. And they did seem to know about our class. I presume they're personal bodyguards hired by Duke Kyan. Father. You needn't look so concerned. However, it seems like they're finally begun to act. The noble faction has begun acting in secret? Indeed. For the past month, they've been quite active behind closed doors. No doubt they're trying to reaffirm their unity, holding conference after conference all across the country. Of course, I'm sure this isn't news to your youngest classmate. Well, yeah. The intelligence division's all on edge, wondering whether they're about to start a full-scale conflict with the reformists. Seriously? So that's what they've been up to, scurrying around all this time. But since Duke Kyan's basically the leader of the noble faction, I sure wasn't expecting him to come all the way out here in person. Nor was I. They appear to be planning a large conference in the near future to be attended by all members of the noble faction. The Duke came all the way out here to insist that I attend. But, Father, you're not even a member. Quite right, my lady. Your father has long kept his distance from the faction. In the same way, he has also kept space between himself and the reformists, preferring to remain neutral. However, they're convinced that all nobles should belong to the noble faction as a matter of course. I've heard they've been quite forceful about bringing those nobles who don't support the faction into their ranks. Would I be correct in assuming that my family is involved in all this? I'm afraid so. There's been some disagreements over whether Duke Kyan or Duke Aperea should lead the four great houses. I expect that either would bring the same platform to the table. Eustace, if you don't mind me asking, do you happen to know where my family stands on the issue? You need not worry about your family's allegiance. Lord Sworzer is widely known as an even more obstinate man than I. I can't imagine that he would have any interest in supporting the questionable actions of other nobles. I see. I'm actually a little relieved to hear you say so. Hold on a moment. Perhaps there's a move we can make after all. I'm afraid I'll be leaving Legram again on another of my little trips. I apologize for the suddenness, but please tend to things in my absence. As you wish, my lord. Father? Wow, well, that was sudden. I believe in acting swiftly and decisively. I intend to establish contact with all of the nobles who have remained neutral in the ongoing factional conflict, so as to prevent them being taken in by the noble faction's coercive methods. Father. A prudent course of action, I think. In that case, I'd be happy to come with you. Toval! What are you doing here? So you're here as well. Wouldn't miss the chance to catch a glimpse of the majestic Duke Kyan. Did you know he left in a limousine that came all the way from Berehard? Wait, then... It couldn't have. Did it belong to the Alberea family? Well, Rufus Alberea got into it, so yeah, I'd say that's likely. Couldn't ask for a classier escort. What is Rufus doing with this guy? There's a tank. So Rufus was here. Well, he is the heir to the Lamarre family. Considering our visitor was none other than Duke Cayenne, it's not at all surprising that Rufus would pick him up. But I know you didn't just come here to volunteer your company on my trip. Well, it just so happens that these guys here brought me a pretty curious story. We've got confirmation that a mechanical monster appeared on the highway outside Legram. Is that so? I believe this is the first time one's appeared since the counter-offensive Sir Cassius. These names launched 2 years ago. That's right. Come to think of it, that was the first time we met, wasn't it? It was indeed. What a strange coincidence. Have any others been found in that area? Nothing so far. This is just a hunch, but I suspect it may have been released as a diversion. I concur. Perhaps having you come with me is the best course of action after all. Alright. That's what I wanted to hear. Father, it sounds like there's a lot more going on here than just factions butting heads. Sorry, I can't say anything for certain just yet. But if we turn up anything concrete, I'll be sure to tell Sarah and she'll pass it on. Excellent. Alright, here's what I've got for you this afternoon. Ooh, more field study day tasks. Hello. Calling all fishermen, could someone catch me the elusive gold salmon? Find me at the Apricot Inn for more detailed information. Neat. I get to be forced to go fishing. When you finished up for the day, I'd appreciate it if you could head to the guild and file your reports. I left you a note on the counter telling you how to do it. Nothing too difficult. Got it. Leave it to us. Just make sure to lock up before you leave for the night. Someone else should be coming in to take care of things tomorrow. Understood. We'll do our best to take care of the guild in your absence. I wish you well in your studies. And I hope you'll forgive me for leaving so suddenly. Not to worry, Father. I'm used to it. Thank you again for your hospitality and for agreeing to a duel. I look forward to our next meeting. As do I. You show great promise as a swordsman. I hope you'll continue to devote yourself to your studies and training alongside my daughter. I'm honored, sir. In fact, I hope all of you will look past her uncouth father and continue giving her your friendship and support. As a single father, the fact that I've yet to hear any tales of budding romance concerning my daughter has me worried. Father. It would be our pleasure. She sure does seem popular with the girls, though. I pray you have a safe journey. Thank you for all you've done for us. Catch you later, then. Give my best to Sarah. We'll miss you. Why must he always be so? Honestly, you've got one amazing dad. Free-spirited, open-minded, not to mention incredibly strong. Having met him, I can tell how you grew up like you did. Huh? Reen's right, you know. You're living proof that great parents lead to great children. I suppose having someone like him in your life as a role model would naturally lead you to aspire to greatness. Well, that or feel woefully inadequate in comparison and develop an inferiority complex. But all told, you're living proof the daughter of the Xseed house has grown up sound in mind and body. You just rebounded off of your previous statement pretty quick. So stop teasing me at once. Moving on, Toval has entrusted us with looking after the guild. We may have only half a day remaining, but we still have our duties to fulfill. As I yawn. Look at her, trying to change the subject. I am not! Oh, we're friends. After you return to the guild to file your request, the time of day will advance to evening and the main story will proceed. Yes, excellent. I still have time. I can probably actually do this. Away! Not to the guild hall. Away! I think this is where I'm going. Hello. Oh, hello, everyone. Have you come along after seeing the request I sent to Toval? That's right. You're in search of some sort of elusive fish, correct? I am. I feel like I should apologize for asking you guys to help me with a personal request, but are you up for it? If you are, I can share the details with you all right away. You're in luck. Our schedule just happens to have an opening. Thank you so much. Just like the request mentioned, I want you guys to seek out a certain elusive fish for me. It's a peculiar variety of salmon known as a gold salmon. Just like the name says, its body has a golden glow, not unlike the looks of Goldia itself. That must be an exquisite fish. It sounds rather garish, honestly, but I'd have to see it to judge for myself. Have you ever seen this fish before? Unfortunately, all I know are what I've heard from the rumors. Bim, who's usually fishing at the back of the inn, is actually the one who told me about it. Its golden color isn't its only distinctive trait. Either. There's that pause there. Haven't done that in a while. He mentioned that its flavor is to die for, too. Ooh. Now you've got my attention. It's the to die for part, isn't it? I'm afraid I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in the taste myself. That's certainly understandable. After hearing so much about it, I wanted nothing more than to try it. I've been bugging Toval about it for quite a while now. And now it seems like, thanks to you, I might finally get my chance to try it. Fishing, huh? I guess bracers even take on jobs like this. If this fish is so elusive, though, what are the chances we could even catch one before the day's end? That does seem to be the most obvious issue here. Is it even possible to catch this fish in Lake Ebel? Doesn't seem so, unfortunately. Ben mentioned that he did catch several of them here at one point, but he hasn't found one at the end on the end of his line for several decades now. Decades? That doesn't exactly inspire confidence, you know. How would we go about catching it then, and where? Well, I've actually received some promising info from Toval that put me back on the trail. He claims he's seen a golden sparkle in a river along the highway several times now. All the sparkled sightings have been in different locations, though. Well, at least that narrows our search to the river. True. It'll be much easier than trying to search the lake would be. Is it that new river that showed up in Lake Ebel? Or in Ebel Highway? We might be able to find it then. I know it won't be easy, but I'd be pleased as punch if you did catch one. But now that I think of it, do you have the right tools for the job? Sure do. I brought my rod with me. Will this work? Let's see what you got there. I'm not sure this is going to cut it. The gold salmon is supposedly quite a hefty fish, and this rod is designed for smaller catches. I think you might be better off using one of our loaner rods. Sorry about that. I'll be sure to make good use of this. Allow us to make our way then. Yeah, let's go. Away at the speed of sound, because that was a long ass conversation. Ebel Highway. Oh, hey, that's where I'm going. All right, that makes sense. At least it marked it on my map. It makes things easier and faster. I'm going this way. No. Hello. That shiny golden glow. I simply can't wait to catch it. This seems like a good spot to fish, but I wasn't expecting someone to be here already. She seems to be an ordinary civilian, and a noble at that. I'm surprised she stayed this far, or strayed this far from town. Should we try talking to her? Yeah, might as well. Excuse me, could we talk to you for a moment? But who are you? Wait, I recognize you. You're that military academy student who saved me in my hour of need several months ago. Oh yeah, I think we did meet once before. Oh, do you know her? Yeah, we ran into her while we were out in Keldic on our very first field study. Now I remember. One of our tasks involved delivering a lost wallet to its owner. And it just so happened that the wallet belonged to this lady in front of us. I see. I'm very grateful for what you did for me. Sadly, that wallet has become rather lighter since you returned it to me. Oh? Might we ask what brings you out here? I would have thought that was obvious. I'm trying to catch my dinner, of course. Some may think of fishing as a leisurely hobby, but I would beg to differ. It's proven to be an essential survival skill. I see. Don't remember her being anything like this last time. So, what inspired you to come this far out of town to fish? You could have just sat on a dock in Legram, right? She could have, yes. Legram is conveniently situated right on the shores of Lake Ebel, after all. Surely it wasn't necessary to brave the dangers of the highway to come out this far just to fish. That's where you're wrong, I'm afraid. A first-class angler needs a first-class spot. Easy fishing on the shores of a peaceful lake just wouldn't satisfy me. What is with this woman? She's certainly a unique individual. Sounds like you're after something special, if I had to guess. Indeed, I am. I've come here seeking the elusive gold salmon. I heard tales of it from a gentleman in Legram by the name of Bim. But he also informed me that it cannot be found in Lake Ebel, which is what led me to this spot. And sure enough, not long ago, I finally caught a glimpse of a golden glimmer beneath the water surface here. A golden glimmer? Sounds a lot like what Tovel said he saw, too. Looks like this must be the spot then. I should have known that you would be searching for it too. Very well then. Let us compete to see who can catch a golden salmon first. That's not really what I had in mind when we came out here. That aside, we seem to have found our location. True enough. Let's get fishing. How? How? Question.
Ooh, this looks like a...
Oh, okay. Change the rod to the Lux rod, and then I do a fish. I got it. Whoa. Oh, I think I actually got one. Yeah. And I caught it.
Now that's a catch.
Sweet. Yeah. Impossible. You caught a gold salmon before me. How could this be happening? Now you're making me feel kind of bad about it. Still, thank you very much for telling us about the golden glimmer you saw. We may not have thought to fish here if not for your guidance. Fair play is a necessary element in any competition, think nothing of it. Besides, I simply paid the price for underestimating you. It was my fault that I lost. I thought my experiences over the past several months had strengthened me, but it seems I still have room to improve. And improve I shall! Until one day, I'm known across the land as the finest angler in all of Erebonia. You're a strange one. Well then, I bid you good day! Yeah, more power to you. Oh, Rain. That's like the best. That is the best response to anything. Right. Let's go back to Legram. Talk to the dude. Turn in the fish. And then we're done. We're done with this field study day. Technically. Hello. Hey there, everyone. Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the legendary gold salmon you have there? Defying all the odds, it actually is. Here you go. Oh, and here's your rod back. Oh my, it's so beautiful. I really can't thank you enough. It's even more splendid than in Bim's tall tales. Now I can see why people liken its appearance to Goldia too. Oh. So, when are you gonna cook it for us? Really now? I see you're as curious about its taste as I am. Naturally, I'll have every intention of sharing the taste of this triumphant catch with all of you. It's just the one fish, though. As for how to bring out the finest flavors, river fish tends to be the best suited to grilling, so just wait a few minutes while I fire up the grill. I'm kind of looking forward to it, to this now. And to think, we got some food from one of our morning tasks too. It feels like we've just been stuffing our faces today. Oh, hello. And so it was that with forks held high, they all dug in and enjoyed the fruits of their labor. Well then, what do you guys think? Where do I even start? Well, the amount of fat was just perfect. Sublime, even. Did you just say sublime? Agreed. I never would have imagined it would taste this exquisite. I'm glad to see my earlier skepticism was wholly unwarranted. It's hard to believe that this was just grilled. Yeah, I didn't even think that you could get a fish this tasty. Glad you all liked it. Even I was surprised at how delicious it was. Just melts in your mouth. I feel like it's my duty to share it with the rest of the town now. Looks like I'll have to put in another request with Toval. I'm sure he'll gladly accept. Yeah, once he hears about how good it is, you'd have to be crazy to turn down the opportunity. You said it. Honestly, though, I want to thank you all again for all your help. Fortunately, all I can offer is stock from the stores, but please, take it. Not bad. I wish you all the best with the rest of your field study. Thank you. Good day, then. And it is finished! My last field study today is finished! Alright, now it's time to save. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, please press the little subscribe button. It helps out a lot. And if you like this video specifically, please like and share this video. Next time, I'm going to return to the guild hall and complete my field study day and advance the story and see what happens next. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.